What's up everybody, it's Black Guy Senpai here, and I want to go over some reveals since last Saturday of some of the noteworthy cards from Royal Paladins from GBT 14. And first card we're going to go over is Immortal Holy Sword Fides, or Fides, however you want to pronounce it. He has normal stride stuff to pay the cost or whatever. Act Vanguard, once per turn. Counterblast 1, choose a face down card from your G zone, turn it face up, and then basically if your opponent doesn't guard with, or doesn't put at least 2 cards in the Guardian Circle, if it's a unit with Brave, it's going to hit. Unless it's a Perfect Guard, because they already came out with saying, like, hey, you know, Perfect Guards are fine. So, yeah, it's basically differently worded Daikaiser. You just don't break the shield. I think this skill is amazing. It's something that Royals needed. Yeah, Royals have to be at Brave to get a lot of their skills, and they're going to take their opponent down to Brave with this skill for, you know, discarding or having to get rid of another card essentially out of their hand. And then his second skill is Auto Vanguard Circle, GB4, which can be done on your second stride if you do a stride that flips something, and after you do the first skill. So you'll be at GB4 then. So GB4, Brave, if you have 3 or less cards in your hand, or if you use Electos. When this unit attacks, if you have a heart card with Altmile in its name, search your deck for 3 cards, call them the rear guards, call them the separate rear guard circles, and shuffle your deck. Note 1, they don't have to be Brave units. Amazing. 2 is just, you don't have the parts that you want, or you want to use other pieces. There you go. Hopefully we get some other units to abuse this with. 4.5 out of 5. Like, this is a really, really good card. Brave needed it. The only thing that's holding it back is the fact that you need to be at Brave to, and Brave and GB4, because all the other GRs that have came out have been usable on first stride. This goes with the same one for Victor, Alexandros, the Purge. Like, you'll still be able to use it, but like you won't be able to use it to its full ability. And yeah, you could just do the counterblast one and flip something up, but it's not worth it at that point. Like, you're not going to be providing that much pressure. Anyway, on to the next card, which is probably one of the more important cards. The new Altmile, Higher Deity Knight Altmile. He is Auto Vanguard Circle, once per turn. Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast 1 card with the Brave ability. So it's getting kind of keyword specific on these Soul Blasts now and Counterblast. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, or when your G unit strides. So you Soul Blast 2 things out with Brave, and then you call 2 units. You don't have to expend any hand. Really, really good. You can pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 card with the Brave ability, other than Higher Deity Knight Altmile. Call it to Rearguard Circle, shuffle your deck. Really good skill. You don't have to use cards in your hand, but you're playing Brave, so you kind of want to. And I think that this style of play, like, yeah, they're making the Brave effects abilities better, but they're not fixing the problem of you still have to rely on Electos a little bit. So, you know, we're going to see what happens with that, but all in all, that first skill is great. I like free calling things just for a Soul Blast, and most of your deck, well, not most of, yeah, most of your deck except for your triggers are going to be Brave. So, why not? And then his other skill, his GB2, Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, Brave. He gets +5 in a crit until end of battle. So that's why you can't call him out when you do that. So it's Vanguard or Rearguard, and he's a 16k attacker, plus whatever else you're going to give him. I think this card is like 3.9, just because, 1, it has to Soul Blast the unit with Brave, because you can't take advantage of Margle. I don't believe that there's too much soul charging besides Margle and the Altmile PG, or not PG, the Altmile G Guard, where if you're in Brave, you soul charge 1 and then you do stuff. Or no, that's the Perfect Guard. Yeah, but still. Anyway, card 3.9 out of 5. Really, really good. It's very solid. Next, not really too much of a noteworthy card, but it's definitely an interesting one. Peerless Knight Livrot. His skill, it's a double R, and it is a 10k. So it's a 10k with an effect. Continuous rearguard circle. If you do not have a Vanguard with a Brave ability, this unit cannot attack. So if you ride him, he has a Brave ability. You can use him to attack. A Brave, Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Altmile in its name, pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to one Grade 2 with the Brave ability other than himself. Call it the rearguard, shuffle your deck. You don't have to be at GB1. This card is 10k, has great defense when you're on Vanguard. If you ride on Vanguard, I'm saying automatic. I want to say a 4 of automatically, but I'm probably going to run 3. But I want to say 4 of this card. It's 10k, pre-GB, you counterblast 1, and then you get another card to the board, which is great. Then you just shuffle your deck, so whatever. Now this card, I found interesting when I was sorting through what to read off to you guys. Next is, it is Lunar Fang Knight Felix. He's a retrain of the vanilla 8K from the first Royal Paladin trial deck. Well, not the first one, but the G one. It is continuous rearguard circle. If you have a Vanguard with a Brave ability, this unit gets plus 1k and continuous resist. So ride things with resist, or with Brave, and he'll get resist. Then his GB2 skill, which you can get on the first stride, continuous rearguard, and it's Brave. If you have a Vanguard with Altmile in his name, all of the units in your front row get plus 2k and resist. So if you had something that's on the board already, like Live Rot, he's a 12k now. He can hit Vanguards. He has resist. So I think he definitely deserves a spot in the deck, especially since it's becoming more toolboxy with Immortal Holy Sword. And then the final card that I'm going to review, I don't want to do this, but it is to finish off the last video that I did of this nature. It's Chronodran Z. He has Forerunner ability, then auto rearguard. Bind this unit face up. When your grade 2 or greater Zodiac Time Beast is placed on Vanguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 grade 3 or 1 card from among them, and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Bushy Road, I need you to look at me here. What are you doing? You add a card to your hand. That's all it is. You don't even have to pay a counterblast. You ride turn 2 and you get his skill. In what world do you think that is fair? Like, everybody else, Royals balance stuff. Everybody else gets balance stuff. Oh, Chronodran Z, let's bust this motherfucker wide open. I'm not even gonna get started on the fucking ZTB G guard. And then Chronodran Z's second skill, Act, Bind Zone. GB1, choose a card from your hand, discard it. Put this card into your hand. So you can do this shit again! Every time you stride, his skill goes off! The fuck? Senpai has noticed you. I'm out.